Hello, my beloved souls. Thank you so much for joining me. So, I wanted to tap into the energy of the collective for this post full moon in Aquarius, the blue sturgeon moon that we just had. And as I was outside in meditation, I saw a beautiful cross coming towards me in the sky. It was so gorgeous, which just brought like such a smile to my heart, right? Because we have this beautiful Christ consciousness that's really being awakened on the planet as the feminine Christ consciousness is coming active, right? So we have all this beautiful divine feminine energy coming in, this beautiful consciousness and this awareness of your divinity and your sovereignty. And then as I was sitting there reveling in just the beauty of that, everywhere I turned, the clouds would begin to merge, right? Slowly, slowly, slowly start merging. Anywhere I looked, they were slowly starting to merge, which is showing me like the energy of unity that we're stepping into, right? Because Aquarius are about humanitarianisms and bringing things together and community and partnership. And everywhere I looked, I just kept seeing that energy. So this full moon in Aquarius brought us a lot of energy of partnerships, community, coming together, connectedness, the oneness, right? It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So I was inspired to pull a card. Look at that. Split the deck. You see that? Mary of Nazareth. What did I say? A cross just came at me in the feminine Christ consciousness. That's his mama. That's his mama. That's amazing. So I wanted to pull a card from the Divine Feminine deck and also one from, I swear you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. I'm talking about the feminine Christ consciousness coming awake, and his divine feminine counterpart is right here, Mary Magdalene. I love it. I am the bridge between heaven and earth, that I am fully human and fully divine. Fierce. That's the fiercest energy. That is the energy that's coming activated right now, right? Mary Magdalene walked with Christ, right? She was there, one of his apostles, the apostle to the apostles, it says on the card, right? But she was known as the one that Jesus would kiss often on the mouth and who he loved the most. And he shared with her many teachings that he didn't share when he was doing his teachings with the group or even with the other apostles at times, right? So this is a really powerful energy. And Mary Magdalene was mistaken for a prostitute for a long time because there's a lot of Marys in the Bible. And so one preacher decided to get up there and combine a couple of stories. And so she got a bad rap for a long time, but she is fully human and fully divine. She's the feminine Christ consciousness. She's the awareness. She understood, just as Jesus understood, her divinity, her sovereignty, her connection with God, that everything starts within, as within, so without, as above, so below. This is so beautiful, collective. This- I'm shaking right now. Like, I don't even know if I want to pull another card from this deck. I don't. I'm going to go straight to Everyday Miracles. This deck is based off of A Course in Miracles, which was channeled by two doctors from Jesus. And so I often refer people to A Course in Miracles if they are struggling with spiritual texts and with biblical texts, right? Because people get very egoic and caught up in their feelings and they associate the Bible and the word God and religion, right? So if you step out of that energy and you're just opening your heart and your spirit and your mind and your soul and just trying to remember like your soul and your light, who you are, A Course in Miracles will give you delicious guidance. Delicious guidance. Not the most user-friendly book, but there are versions of it that you can get that'll help break it down to you until you're ready to go dive deep into the actual text. Yes, Jesus. God goes with me wherever I go. There is no time, no place, no state where God is absent. There is nothing to be feared. There is no time, no place, no state where God is absent. There is nothing to be feared. There is nothing to be feared. So as we're moving forward, right, from this full moon and Aquarius energy, as everybody's coming together and we're starting to work together, know that things are shifting, right? And this new world that we're stepping into is going to look really different from the old world. And that's a good thing, right? We're going to move away from this energy where it's only about money and it's only about power and it's every man for himself and people are acting like crabs in a barrel and it's, like, fuck you, pay me kind of energy. We're moving out of all of that, right? And we're moving into a space where it's like, no, if I hurt them, I'm hurting myself, right? And every time I hurt someone, I'm hurting myself. And this is the planet that I live on, and I need to take care of it because I want my family to have some place to live when I'm gone, right? Like you have children or you have relatives, nieces and nephews, or just the fact that like don't be a jerk. Just know that like the planet needs to sustain itself longer than your survival, just like it needed to be here for you to be here, right? Imagine if everyone before you had the same like disregard for the planet that you do in this moment when you're feeling that energy of, oh, I just don't care, right? You wouldn't have a place to be here. You wouldn't have incarnated. So you're not doing it for yourself. Do it for others, right? Think of others. Think of others. I love it. I love it. All right, I'm gonna pull a gateway oracle. I'm just so you don't even know. I'm still shaking over Mary Magdalene because you should have saw that cross coming to me in the sky. It was so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. I'm so glad that she's sharing her energy with all of you. I'm so excited. And calm my energy down. Thank you, my team of light, angels, archangels, ancestors, guides, beautiful galactic star family, the ascended masters. Thank you for joining me here at the collective as we tap into the energies after the full moon in Aquarius. What beautiful gateway card do we have for them? Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is way too many. As much as I love a good book, you're not. Okay, so you're gonna get two cards. Okay. Wow, that's funny. Emerging into Grace. So it came out a second time, so obviously this is what's up. Emerging into Grace. Look at that. I opened my soul to grace. Do you see that lotus flower right there? Right? And we have lotuses, right? Lotuses are known for what? Coming out of the dirt, coming out of the muck, and becoming really, really beautiful throughout all of that, right? And so many of you are coming out of this time, right? Where you're like coming out of the dark night of the soul, or your mind is shifted, your perspective is shifted on some things, right? And you're starting to realize that even though you went through all of that stuff, right? You still came out on top. You're still good. You're still blossomed and you're still beautiful. You're still like a lotus flower in the middle of all of that. Here you are standing strong, right? And guess what? God is with you. And that's the God of your understanding. Don't get caught up in the word if you're one of those people that when you hear God, it's a trigger for you, right? Because that's not what this is about. I'm talking about source energy. I'm talking about the universe. I'm talking about the God of your understanding. I don't care if you call it Gaia, soul, sky, God, Jesus, Buddha. Understand, right? The creator of all, the creator of all, even like the trees that you hate, or the ants that you can't stand, or that mosquito that bit you, or your cousin that's really annoying, or that jerk at the gas station, or that really hot guy that you saw at the store, or that beautiful woman that made eye contact with you. The creator of all is with you everywhere. So you ain't got nothing to fear, right? All is well. I love it. Taking action. Ooh, time to get up and get going. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. Some of you need to take a leap of faith, right? And some of you have been saying your prayers and doing your work and meditating and trying to do the whole like law of attraction thing and really getting into that energy. Now you have to take inspired action, right? You've been still, you went inside, you connected, you realized, yes, I am one with the universe, and yes, all things are possible. And all I have to do is ask, believe, and receive. But guess what? Take inspired action, right? Like the seeds of the universe are planted inside of us for us to bring them to fruition. We are the hands of God here on earth. So if you're getting these little tidbits, if you're getting these ideas, these nudges, and you're just feels good. Something's just telling you go with it. Go with it. Like take action, follow it through and see where it takes you because we're stepping into a new world. And even if it seems kind of scary, know that you're not alone. You got the Most High behind you. You got a team of angels. You got guides. And if you ask your angels and ancestors and guides to bring you support in the 3D realm, it will come. Like, please bring people to me in this 3D reality that are going to support my vision, support my dreams, support my goals, support, the things that I really love. People that are going to love me and support me and honor me and respect me and hear me and make me feel seen. Like, those are the people that I want to show up in my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. And it really is that easy. And you ask and you just stay open to it and let the universe bless you. I love to get blessed. I literally love to just sit here and count all the different ways the universe spoils me in a day. I sit here and I'm just like, ooh, and he did this, and then that happened. Like, to me, to you, it may seem like nothing, but to me, it's a big deal. It's a big deal if I'm maybe in my mind overthinking something and I happen to look out the window and I get a beautiful sun shower. It's one of my favorite things, right? It's an automatic vibration shift for me. Or I'll have a thought about like a music artist that I haven't heard in a while because they make me think of a friend, and then that like one of their songs will come on the radio, which brings even more joy to my heart because I was already thinking lovingly about this person that maybe I'm missing or is no longer here or whatever, right? And it's little things like that, but they add up. And if you start to notice the little things are going to start to get bigger. But trust me, there's big things going on in your world too, right? And like, I don't know, the earth is still spinning on its axis and you woke up today, so I would say that's pretty much a big deal. You could start there, right? Gratitude will definitely take you far. I'm so excited. This energy has got me shaking. I'm going to pull one more gateway card because I'm shaking and I don't know if I can handle any more of this energy. Wow. Y'all play. I'm not doing that. We're going to do it. They gave us 3 cards because they played too much. But I'll take it. Okay. Soaring into joy. Childlike wonder fills your life. Look at the fun. Look at the freeness. See what happens when you let go of the stress and the nonsense and the fears and the distorted beliefs. You see what happens when you just realize that you are worthy of grace and joy and beauty and that you are beautiful no matter what you went through? It's amazing. Look, listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. Didn't I just say that, right? Some of you are starting to get that. You're getting seeds that are dropping and you're getting these inclinations. You're having these ideas. There's things that just are sticking with you and you keep thinking about it. Like, those are the nudges. And they feel like that for a reason. That's your soul trying to push you to your joy. That's your soul trying to push you to your happiness, trying to push you to your happily ever after. Like, you deserve it. Don't you want it? Because you deserve it and you're worthy of it and it's there for you. It's your birthright. So it's a matter of, do you want it? Because you really are your only block. I don't care how it looks. And I don't care how you spin it. It all starts with you. Believing in magic. Look at that. True magic is abounding in my life. Why? Because it all starts with you. You need to believe these things can happen for you. You need to believe. Believe in yourself. I tell my friends all the time, and I'm like, if you don't believe in what you're doing, why should anyone else? Why should anyone support you if you don't support you? Why should anyone believe in you if you don't believe in you? If you don't have confidence in what you're doing, right? And if you're not feeling it, freaking fake it for a minute, right? Write out your story. Write out how you want it to be. Get a journal and write. If you don't want to say it out loud, write. You don't have to have the conversation with someone, but start writing how you want to feel and keep that to yourself and keep it between you and your team of light, right? Your angels, your guides, most high, ancestors, whoever it is that you connect with in the higher realms, let them help you shift your energy so you can step into your magic, so you can step into your joy. And then you got to get off your behind and go take action. And know, yeah, some of the things will be scary, right? Some of it's going to be frightening. I am doing so many things that are out of my element right now. And every day I'm just like, all right, well, guess I'll figure this out next, right? Because I'll figure it out next, right? It's either figure it out or like sit there and whine and complain about my life. I'm not going to sit there and whine and complain. I'm going to do something, right? So I pray and I meditate and I raise my vibration and I get myself in alignment and I try to find clarity on my vision. And then I just try to do the next step that feels good. I don't try to think 20 steps out. I just try to take the next step because the step after that will be revealed to me. And that's how faith works, right? You just got to take a step. And I'm telling you, I've been walking in the dark and I've been walking blind for a couple of years now. Like this. Just figuring it out, right? Hoping I don't fall on my freaking face. But I keep going because I know that when I veer off track, It doesn't feel good. And that feeling, that emotion tells me I need to shift something, right? Whether it's my perspective, whether it's my action steps, whether it's my vibration, something needs to shift so that I can start feeling better about the things that I'm doing. And maybe I need to do something else for a while. Maybe that's not the thing. Maybe that was right at that moment, but maybe that's not right for where I'm going, right? So just shift things and get in flow with the universe and have freaking fun. I mean, come on, have some fun. Go out there and have some fun. Literally, laughter is the best medicine. Literally, raise your vibration. Literally, go out there and have fun. You got the blessings of the universe around you. You got God within you and all around you. You got the beautiful, divine, feminine Christ energy awakening around you, awakening the femininity, awakening your creativity, your intuition. You're nurturing, you're mothering. It's okay. It's safe to cry. It's safe to be loved. It's safe to want to feel nurtured and respected and seen and heard. Yes, yes, yes. Get it, get it, get it. I'm so excited. All right. So, thank you for joining me. I love you so much. God loves you. I love you, and angels surround you. Later, guys.